What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone for another match reaction for the Bologna game. 1-1. Better than I predicted, to be honest. I predicted a loss, and maybe we should have lost based on that second half. But yeah, failing to beat Bologna when you need to win, when Inter won, when Lazio dropped points, when Roma and Milan dropped points, when Atalanta picked up points, and you play Bologna away, and you cannot beat them, then I think everything is very clear now. One win in our last 8 games. Not in one of those games we did not score more than one goal, so it was only one goal, and that's it. That's all you need to know. And then pre-game you have Calvo talking about a 4-year plan, talking about titles we won almost 10 years ago. Then it's very bad. But before we get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. So I'm gonna say we lost because it feels like a loss. What was on the line, it's like a loss because a point is just not good enough. It's actually embarrassing what we put out there. We are all over the place. That's a title. It feels like we are all over the place from start to finish. It's a roller coaster every single week, and especially this game. I have no idea what the point is at this moment. Like I don't know. Like I talked about everything. The lineup, it is what it is. Like Kostic, he's running him into the ground like he's dead on his feet. Like it's actually sad to see. So that was my biggest issue. But he played him. In that first half, you had enough opportunities to be up a goal. That pen. Yes, it was a foul on Sandro on the build-up. And did he touch him? I believe so, But if it is, it's very soft, But the fact that the VAR screen is not working and they are making decisions up there is just, more Italy than that it won't get. But after that, we created more than enough. We created chances. We had opportunities, but we messed them up. I remember, like, Fagioli, I have no idea how we missed that chance. Like, I've still absolutely no clue what he was thinking there, Absolute sitter. Milik's pen was embarrassing, Like, you're low on confidence as a team. Pre-game, he says, we don't create, we don't score enough. You have a pen, and then you do that. Just smack it as hard as you can. If it goes in, it goes in. If not, it is what it is. But he does the weirdest thing out there. I have no idea what he was trying to do. And he misses a pen. And we can miss that. He can miss that in terms of we shouldn't be dealing with that, the way you miss a pen, the way you miss that pen. And it's the same thing. Like, you can feel in the team it's all loose sand. It's all about moments. And then you have Locatelli going into the box. Instead of shooting, just squaring it to nobody. It was all over the place. Like, it was. But the biggest takeaway of the first half, I was like, okay, it is not great. There was a lot of technical errors and all those things, wrong decisions. But at least we were getting in that box with consistency. You come out in the second half flat. Like, no idea what happened in that first half. I believe, actually, it has been said in the first half, you're too much in the box at this point. Just sit back a little bit, because that's how it felt. They came out and they were absolutely flat. It was painful to watch that second half, the first 20 minutes, actually the entire game. But like, we were like, yeah, nothing, no energy, no intent, nothing, absolutely nothing. That changed when, shocker, you bring in a player who shows you and gives you energy, has intent, is very direct, compared to Kostic, who is dead on his feet at this point. Like, he's playing week in, week out. And you bring in Junior and he has an impact. He should have done better with his chance. But again, it is what it is. He had an impact, You bring in Sule, it's an impact. He should have scored, as have Fagioli and all the rest. They should have done better. But the big picture is, again, it feels all over the place. It feels like there's no clear direction. It feels that one moment we can get into the box, and then it feels like we can go missing for like 20 minutes where we don't touch the ball and everything we do is terrible. It's ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. We're playing Bologna. We need to play Lecce. We need to go to Atalanta, Sevilla twice, Milan. You're not getting in the top four, even without if they're gonna deduct points. That they made that clear. So you need to pick up as many points as you can. That's not gonna happen. If you fail to beat Bologna, then that's all you need to know. You know, if you fail to beat Bologna, you're not gonna beat the other teams as well. You know, at one point you're gonna drop even more points. They don't even need to deduct points anymore, and it's just a terrible feeling. You know, you have Calvo before the game, Allegri saying getting into the Champions League is big for the money. You were not going to get there. Like, based on what we are seeing now, we're absolutely not going to get there. We're not good enough to beat Sevilla over 2 legs at this moment in time, the way we are playing, you know. And we're not good enough to beat any team in the league at this moment. It's 1 win out of 8, you know. These numbers don't lie. They don't lie. There is no improvement. It's getting worse. The numbers are not lying. And you still have people saying this is overachieving. You are not a fan of the club if you think this is overachieving, because you're making you're making excuses. You're just making excuses because you're too pride to say this is terrible and unacceptable because you love the club, apparently. But I don't think you don't. I don't think you do. When you say this is overachieving, when we lose against Monza twice, Maccabi, get embarrassed by Benfica, when there's no play, when the players are all over the pitch, when Chiesa hasn't scored and I don't know God how long, when he looks completely off, when players look completely off, when you have hot and cold days from certain players, like, it's not good. There's nothing positive you can get out of it. It's absolutely madness. And then on top of that, besides Calvo saying he needs to say, the news surrounding club is just bad. Forget off the field, like even rumors. Alexandro, a new deal. He is terrible. Like, I cannot stress it anymore. He is terrible. You know, the moment somebody puts a cross in and he needs to defend the back post, it's embarrassing. Like, there's absolutely nothing to add. Remember that chance in the second half towards the end? And then I don't know who that was. Was it Barrow? I don't know. Tries to volley that ball. That ball was so long in the air, and he still misread that. It's unbelievable. It's shocking, and you still have fans making excuses, saying, "Oh, he's having a great season." He's not. If that's great, then you actually hate the club. If you think that's great, you hate the club. That's terrible. The level that has been accepted and is being accepted by some people is, I cannot explain it. Same for Danilo. He says all the good things, pumps his chest, whatever. I have enough. Defensively, he's not good. Like, he's not good. That's why we play in a back three. That's why he cannot play in his normal position. They're not good. They're not good players, you know. I cannot believe these players get hyped up. I just can't. And I will not accept it. I will not accept it. I will call it out. And yes, we can have down years. I get that. But we are going down, down, down. There's no improvement. It seems like there's no light in the end of the tunnel. It feels like it's just getting worse. You know, one win out of 8 games. Like, April has been a disaster. You know, yes, you're in the semifinal of the Champions League, Europa League. You're out of the Copa. You got your 15 points back. You lost them all. You got them back, but you gave them away all because it's 1 point out of 12. You know, so you gave them back all. You know how ridiculous that is? You get them back for now, and you just give them up again. I don't know. I have nothing positive to say about it. Like, I'm going to repeat myself week in, week out. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing week in, week out. So I don't know what else to say. You know, if anyone has any positives, please do not put them in the comments, because you will trigger me. Because we are dropping points against Bologna and teams. Like, it's just unacceptable. And I don't even want to watch Allegri's presser, because he's probably going to say we had a good game, you know, we had good periods, and whatever, man, you know, whatever. 1 win out of games, and 1 win out of 8 games, and after every game he says we have a good game. I'm like, come on, man, you know. But whatever. let me know in the comments what you think. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys back probably Tuesday for a preview for the Lecce game. So, ciao.